Hello everyone and welcome back to Fish World Aquariums. Today we'll be talking about sponge filters and hang on the back filters. Which one is better for your aquarium? Well, I think sponge filters, and I'll give you a couple of reasons why. One is because the bubbles add quite a bit of oxygen to the water. The hang on the back filter does add some too, but it doesn't really add as much as the actual bubbles coming up from the sponge filter. Number two is it's a lot less current than the sponge filter. Now this could be a minus depending on what kind of fish species you're keeping, but I see it as a plus because a lot of long fin species and guppies, things like that, pretty much every aquarium fish that you can easily find does not need or want strong current. So that's another plus. So the minuses would be that it comes in 3 parts. One is the sponge filter. This usually comes with a little tube that helps accelerate the water output from the sponge. The second part would be the tube, which runs all the way down to here, which is the third part, the air pump. So it can be a little costly, but over time it saves you money. Just because you don't need to change out the sponge, or if you do, once a year maybe. So unlike a hang on the back filter, which you have some filter media inside of there, and you just have to they say change it once a month or something like that. You don't really have to do that. I do once every half month. Or if your water starts looking cloudy, that's the time you change it too. So that's another bonus. Now, a minus would be that the sponge filter is in the aquarium and it adds a bit of, if you're looking at it, the full thing, it does seem to be a bit of a eye catcher that doesn't look very good in this aquascape environment. So the hang on the back filter, obviously sits on the back, but it does have this tube that goes inside of the aquarium. So, they're both pretty nice, but I feel like this looks a little more pleasing, especially if you have it on the back of the aquarium or something and you have some sort of background on your aquarium. You can't really see this at all. So I think this was more a little aesthetically pleasing, but otherwise there's not much of a difference, especially if you have it on the side of the aquarium. Another minus to sponge filters would be that they're less powerful. So if you have like a big 75-gallon aquarium, you might want like 3 of these to get the job done, because it does take quite a bit of work since it's working through natural airflow pushing up the water. It needs a few more of them to get the water moving. But otherwise, that's my personal opinion. Cost-wise, they're about the same in total. It really depends, you can get sponge filters in bulk. They'd be a bit cheaper. You can also get like this right here, which is this one actually goes on the inside. This is like $6, so it's super cheap, super good deal, but definitely puts out a lot of current, and you have to change the media in here once a month. So otherwise, sponge filters are pretty good. You can see here's a different size, and it's a bit bigger. This is a corner sponge filter. It's a bit shaped differently, but it has more bubbles going in through here because I'm running a 20-gallon air pump on there. So yeah, otherwise they're fairly easy. I think sponge filters are the best, but thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a like. If you want to see some more sponge filters, more videos, I did a video on heaters too, so if you want to watch that, I'll put a card up for it. But thank you for watching.